Okay, so a lot of you have been asking about the Slickpour and why is it marbling? What can I do to fix that issue? So today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to work with those colors that do tend to marble. So hopefully this will make your applications a little bit easier and a little bit smoother. So to start out, I just want to show you a couple of different colors. So one color I've got is Surf Pipe and the other is Deo. So Deo is the one that people tend to have challenges with. So when you pick up your pearl, you tend to notice there's a little bit of a white in the center of that. So when you press that down, you notice a little bit of a white center. The reason for that is because this product and a lot of others that do tend to marble, they're based on a white acrylic powder, and then the color pigments are added to it. Now if you have a color like Surf Pipe, this one is based on a clear acrylic powder. So with this one, when you pick it up and you press it down onto the nail, you don't see any of that marble because those pigments are all mixed in there. With the white acrylic powder, those pigments do tend to separate a little bit. So when you're working with those based on clear powders, you can work your product like normal. You can press your product out. You're not going to get any marbling, any discoloration or anything like that. You're going to get good even coverage. Okay. When you're working with those colors that do tend to marble, here's a couple of things that you can do. So when you pick up your product, pick it up just like normal, but instead of pressing that product onto your nail, you're going to start with the pearl on the top of the brush rather than underneath. You're going to put the empty side of the brush down and you're going to roll that product onto the nail. Wipe out your brush and then you can start to press and move that product. This way all of that color pigment is going to stay on the surface of the nail and that white will be more underneath. So this way again, you're not going to get that marbling. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and smooth that out. So you can see that as I'm working, I'm not getting that marble like we were before. I'm noticing maybe just a slight hint of a marble to it, and I'll show you how to clean that up in just a second here. But just as you're working, you're kind of pressing that product and kind of bringing all of that color pigment together. Okay, so again, if you do see a little bit of marble on your next application, I'm going to pick up just a little bit of a wetter pearl, and this is just going to kind of touch up. So leave that liquid in your brush, and do you see how that liquid is just kind of floating into that product? And now I'm getting a really good even color coat onto the nail. Okay, so on that first pearl, again, you're going to roll it off the brush, and then with that second pearl, leave it a little on the wetter side, roll that off, and then you can blend that in. Okay, another trick that might also help you when you're working is when you pick up that initial pearl, drain out a little bit of that extra liquid, and again, roll that onto your nail. Okay, that way, again, that pearl is going to be a little bit drier and it's not going to have as much of a tendency to separate. Okay, so again, just blending that out. Now when you're doing your color applications, you want to remember that you're only using the color as color. You're not trying to build up the whole nail with it. So as you're working, applying in thinner pearls, and then again blending those together is going to help you keep it from marbling. So again, working in smaller pearls, drain out that extra liquid if you need to, and then blend that in. Okay, so again, working smaller pearls is going to help you blend your color together nice and evenly. Okay, so hopefully this will help you guys kind of work with your Slickpour powders a little bit better and not get that marbling. So just keep in mind, either change up your consistency, make it a little drier, or make it a little wetter to blend those colors in and roll that product off your brush. Hopefully this will help you.
Subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe to the channel.